Hello, and welcome to Wildlife Whispers. The natural world is a tapestry woven with stories of survival, adaptation, and sometimes extinction. Today, we journey back in time to witness a confrontation of giants, a theoretical battle between two of the most formidable bears ever to walk this earth. In one corner, the colossal cave bear, a titan of the Ice Age, now lost to the mists of prehistory. In the other, the grizzly bear, a modern-day monarch of the North American wilderness. In the other, the grizzly bear, a modern-day monarch of the North American wilderness. Who would truly prevail in such an encounter? It is a question that fascinates us, pitting ancient power against modern resilience. Before we delve into this epic comparison, if you find wonder in the intricate lives of the animals with whom we share our planet, I would be so pleased if you would subscribe to our channel. It is through your support that we can continue to explore these incredible stories. We are building a community of nature enthusiasts here, and your presence is what makes it so special. This exploration will not only be a fascinating journey into the past, but will also offer a deeper understanding of the forces that shape life itself. Furthermore, our world is brimming with countless creatures, each with its own unique story. If there is a particular animal, or perhaps a rivalry between species, that you are curious about, please do let us know in the comments below. Your suggestions are the lifeblood of this channel, guiding our future adventures into the wild. Our story begins not in conflict, but in kinship, deep in the annals of geological time. To understand these two bears, we must trace their family tree back through the epochs. Both the cave bear and the grizzly bear belong to the great family Ursidae, a lineage of powerful carnivorans. Their shared ancestor was the brown bear, a highly successful and adaptable species that spread across the northern hemisphere. From this common stock, our two protagonists would emerge, their paths diverging to meet different worlds. During the Pleistocene, the Great Ice Ages, that split occurred. About 1 million years ago, brown bears in Europe began adapting to limestone cave systems. Over generations, they evolved into Ursus spelaeus, the cave bear. They became specialists, shaped by the cold climate and by the unique opportunities of their cavernous homes. Meanwhile, other brown bears continued on. One group crossed the Bering Land Bridge into North America. They adapted to rugged mountains, dense forests, and open tundras, evolving into the grizzly, Ursus arctos horribilis. The grizzly is not a separate species, but an adaptation of the brown bear blueprint, a testament to versatility that helped it survive while its ancient cousin vanished. The sheer physical presence of a cave bear would have been a sight to behold, a true behemoth of the Pleistocene. Fossil evidence allows us to reconstruct its staggering dimensions. Standing on its hind legs, a large male could have reached a height of 11 feet, towering over even the largest of modern bears. Its weight is estimated to have been as much as 2,200 pounds, heavier than the average male polar bear. This was not simply a large bear, it was a fortress of bone and muscle, a living mountain whose size alone would have been a formidable deterrent to any predator, including early humans. In comparison, the grizzly bear appears more moderately proportioned. A large male grizzly might stand 8 feet tall and weigh up to 1,600 pounds. What the grizzly may lack in absolute bulk, it compensates for with a physique honed for explosive power. Its famous shoulder hump is not fat, but a massive bundle of muscle that powers its forelimbs, allowing it to dig through earth and rock, and deliver devastating blows with its paws. So, we are presented with two different architectures of strength. The cave bear possessed immense size and weight, a strategy of overwhelming mass. Its sheer scale would have been its greatest weapon and defense, a body built to endure the harshness of its environment and dominate through presence. The grizzly, on the other hand, showcases a more athletic, power-focused build. Its strength is dynamic, concentrated in the powerful musculature of its shoulders and limbs, designed for the versatile and often violent demands of its life as an omnivorous hunter and scavenger in the rugged North American wilderness. An animal's teeth tell the story of its life, a detailed record of its diet etched in enamel. When we examine the skull of a cave bear, we find teeth that are quite different from those of its ferocious-looking cousin. The fundamental difference between these two bears can really be understood by looking at their menu. Isotope analysis of cave bear bones, a remarkable technique that analyzes the chemical signatures left behind by an animal's diet, has provided a pretty clear picture. The vast majority of cave bears were almost exclusively plant eaters. Their diet likely consisted of tough grasses, herbs, roots foraged on the cold steppes of Ice Age Europe. They were specialists, with their entire physiology fine-tuned to a plant-based diet, from their teeth to their gut. A cave bear might occasionally scavenge a carcass, especially after emerging from hibernation, but it was not a hunter. It was a high-volume forager, methodically consuming vast quantities of vegetation. That strategy worked for thousands of years, but it made them dependent on specific plant communities. The grizzly bear, by contrast, is the ultimate dietary generalist. It's a true omnivore, exploiting seasonal abundance. It's also a capable predator: small rodents, large ungulates, moose, elk. It will also scavenge carrion. This dietary flexibility is the secret to its success, letting grizzlies thrive across habitats and adapt to changing conditions. An animal's habitat is, the stage upon which its life unfolds, and for the cave bear, the clue is kind of in its name. Its existence was intrinsically linked to the vast limestone cave systems of Europe, stretching from Spain all the way to the Ural Mountains. These caves weren't just shelters, they were absolutely essential to its life cycle. The floors of these caves, over thousands of years, became layered with the bones of countless generations of bears. The grizzly bear, in stark contrast, is a master of many domains. It's not tied to a specific geological feature like a cave. Instead, it creates its own refuge, digging a den in a hillside, under the roots of a great tree, or even in a snowdrift. The story of the cave bear ends in silence. After dominating the European landscape for nearly 1,000,000 years, this magnificent creature vanished around 24,000 years ago, during the last glacial maximum. Its extinction was a gradual decline. A rapidly changing climate altered the vegetation, shrinking their food supply. Then a new, increasingly intelligent competitor appeared: modern humans. Our ancestors sought shelter in caves and hunted the same landscapes. Habitat loss plus human pressure overwhelmed the species with low genetic diversity. The grizzly bear's story continues, one of resilience. Eradicated from 98% of their contiguous U.S. range. Pushed to the brink, they survived in remote, rugged corners. Though the cave bear is long gone, its legacy is etched in stone, preserved in fossils, and in the earliest human art. The grizzly is revered in Native American folklore as a symbol of strength and wisdom. DNA studies show cave bears had low genetic diversity before extinction, making them vulnerable to environmental changes. Grizzly bear DNA has been used to track migration patterns across North America over thousands of years. And so, our theoretical battle comes to a close. While the sheer size and power of the cave bear are awe-inspiring, the verdict of history is clear. The grizzly survives not because it was necessarily stronger in a fight, but because it was better at the game of life. As we continue to explore the wonders of our planet, we hope you will join us. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, to ensure you don't miss our future explorations. Is there a creature from the past or present that fascinates you? A rivalry you'd like to see explored? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.